Good morning. How is everybody? My relaxed ball, my thinking ball. One of my first thoughts is this. I have the T, I have the teardrop. Now my question is not only does this look like the D, but it also looks like the what do you call that little thing? Like the cow droplet. You know the cow droplets, what they look like are the little chips that go in the chocolate chips. That's what cow dupe looks like. Actually, cow dupe goes down on levels. It looks like what's that Laura Secord thing? When it goes, it's got coconut in it, but anyways. Um, this is also very special. Okay, it shows you angles, shows you the X, it shows you part of heart, it shows you love, but I'm not getting into that right now. And yes, I'm using up 1 minute of your time, and for sure I'm going to tell you before the video starts, right? You just tie it like that, and then you you go around it like that, and you got a bow tie. Okay, this is what I want to speak about in the first part, and it's like all over the place. And if I was a bat, would I be upside down? But bats don't fly upside down. But you hold a bat upright. But are you holding it upright? Because the bottom of the bat is still pointing down to the bottom. Am I playing baseball? Is it going to be seven? It's a ball. He throws the ball. He doesn't throw the strike. He throws the ball. Like you place a bet, but I placed him to win. But well, you didn't place him to win. You were second. How are you second? Because you're taking from another position, putting him first. So he has to fight everybody else, and you have to fight all the seconds just to be first. The logics of the word. The logics of the word inside a situation, and where I make a capital enactment. And the enactment I say is I. And I is more than one area because I comes out right at the point of the pyramid, right over here. The I comes out with the J. But then it's this way. That means the pyramid is now upside down. Does that mean I need it upside down over here? Too much light. Upside down over here so that I can get the complete formation to where the energy pulls to one angle, and all it's always pulling down, it's always pulling this way and that way. And you're always walking forward that way. Oh, I couldn't stop the forward motion. I is a capital letter between words. A or any other letter is used as a capital to begin a word. Um, a book, a story, talking in a sentence, A can become first. I can become first. You, the letter, being first, unless you're in Spanish or some other language. In the English language, excuse me, the those letters aren't first. What single letters can you use out and use them as capitals? You can use the Y as a capital, as the I as a capital. And what I like about the Y is that Y. You can actually put the C on the Y, call the I in the center for the angle, and you have the dotted I. But forget about that. We're going to go on to something else, and it's the pyramid here. And inside the pyramid, if you want, we can do that, right? But if you finish off the pyramid, the cap of the pyramid where 6 and 6 is, you actually see 44. You must eliminate 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. 8 and 9 is the in between the two pyramids, the above and below. Or you can use 8 and 9 as you come to this level over here, 5, 6, and 7, right? In order to go forward in time and in life, don't you need plateaus? Here is the day, moving of day and time, and we come up to 44. 44 is a representation in Canada as the dime, 10 cents, 10-4 Roger Rabbit, the ears are on. Don't forget, this is only one formation of the gematria level split. What told me this? Just out of thin air. And the black keys in piano, where there is no black key between B and C the first time, and every B and C, and there's no black keys between F and G. But there is one going backwards, okay? But then the next one would be 7 and then A and B again. 6 and 5 would be A and B. 11, 11, 7, 11, 7, 11. Where 1 and 2 is any craps. And the reverse of 1 and 2 in the dice are 5 and 6, 6 and 5. 6 and 6 to 1, 5 and 5 to 2, 10, 4. Roger Rabbit, got my ears on. I'm just trying to think of a way that the Chaldean put their numbers in order, and I almost got it right. A, B, C, D, and Chaldean. I'm jumping onto something else. Raphael, 5-minute video. We're going to leave it at that. I do want to say one other thing. Let's add this on in case I forget. Amateur, meadow, pause. They have menopause, menopause. Energy comes in minnows. Ice, melt, control, water. I got water in my teapot. If I don't put it too hot and have a cover on it, the water will just hit the top and come back to the bottom. If I spill water onto the floor, it won't go flat. Water won't go flat on my floor. It'll stay to a certain level. The more I pour, it'll stay flat to a certain level, a certain thickness. What is upside down to the bat? One end of the bat, you see that? If 360 was a circle complete, then a bat that is not mirrored on each side is 360 degrees, one above is below. 720 degrees linear across by 360 degree height, cutting it to 90 and 90, saying 180. But if 360 was really 360, you'd have to create a bat here, a bat here, a bat here, and a bat here, not putting them and leaving the square in between the 4 bats, leaving an area space distance between the bats. And the difference of everything is the time clock that fits between. To finish this off, I made the 4 baseball bats. I showed you that by making this one area, okay, by making this one area and not bringing this closer to this way or not bringing this down, okay, it will create an immediate reaction of 9. The minute everything touches, you will automatically have an area space of 9. So once you have this area space of 9, you need a 9 to connect either here, 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 or here. Knowing the 9 we're working on right now is on the line. These dots for area space in the center of the clock is counted for size 18. In the center position of 20, 5, 5, 5, and 5. We're also going to talk thickness. How many levels of this flat time do we have? Is it 3 levels? Is it 4 levels? Do you understand? Can we move time in thickness? Going this way and going this way, they both mean something. Going this way, they counted for 360 odd days. But going this way, they counted for 24 hours. So we have to understand those differences. How many 24s into 360? There are 15 24s into 360. 15 times 24 equals 360 times 360 times 72 equals to 25,920. That is the Mayan number and end date. I'm going to show you 5184, okay? And then I'm going to multiply that by 5 equals to 25,920. It was supposed to be 72 by 360. 72 by 360 equals that number over here. So anyways, Raphael, menopause, monopause, modo. There's another word inside of it, but thank you for watching this video. I don't know why I do that. It's like, stop.